Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another video. There's another paid request from Kyle. And when it's Kyle, you first know what time it is for the titties to come out. But this is another adult film review for Kyle. Thank you so much for that. Definitely an interesting journey so far with this. And in this case is The Adventures of Shorty Mac number 6. Which is apparently such a popular title that there's like a dozen of these type of movies. Shorty Matt being a man of blackness and deep down a bit of thickness, about like this type of thickness. Maybe I shouldn't drink this right now, but it's just soda. But yeah, thickness and blackness. And like the guy who plays Shorty Matt, it's done like it's him just going around with his cameraman buddy, his cameraman filming him all these places he goes to, and it's just a series of him and the cameraman. They go to do laundry, or the checking account's closed and he's to check in on it, or he's in the parking lot and he sees someone smoking weed, or he needs to use the porta-potty and meets a woman there. That's really what it is to the story. And it's the cameraman doing it, so it's like almost like porn found footage. And you got about 5 or 6 of these. And each one's about 30 some minutes. Give or take. So it's like it's probably about 2 hours and 40 minutes or so. Just like I said, back in the day, you would get these DVDs and they want you to get your money's worth. So they try to make these as long as possible. Because more than likely they're going to be charging quite a bit for you to buy these. And the guy who plays Shorty, I mean, maybe his name is actually Shorty Mac. I will admit, he's kind of funny. He's like a little bit of Chris Tucker, a little bit of Eddie Murphy, a little bit of Gangsta. And you know what kind of movie it is? Well, it's a porn film. Of course you know what kind of movie it is. But even within itself, when the credits go camera by D's Nuts, kind of tells you a thing or two. I will say the cameraman annoyed the piss out of me. The cameraman would not shut up. He seemed like the whitest, like the guy who's white, but he wants to be hip with the black kids. So I'm cool and stuff. I'm like, no, you're not. Shut up, whitey. But the guy who plays Shorty Mac, I mean, he has charisma. It would be interesting to see him in a movie that's not of the adult persuasion, so to speak. I will admit, I mean, when the two of them come across these women, it does come across as very stalker-like. Granted, Shorty Mac, he's trying to do a bit more suave, but the cameraman's like, he's ready to be Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy or something. Like, hey, we're just following you. We'll follow to your car. It's okay, man. We'll keep you entertained. He's like the white guy buddy who's not going to get laid. You're not going to get a piece of the poontang pie. I'm just wanting to watch, man. Just watch. Like you don't watch, because that's all you're doing. There you go. So like the first segment is laundromat is closed. It's closed so much that they left the doors open. But then they go and yeah, everything's like closed up. And Aline is the first lady's name. And they kind of act like creepers, especially the cameraman. We'll follow you to your car. You want him to wash your clothes? We'll keep you entertained. And even like Shorty Man's like, well, we put the hamper in the car. She has to come with us. I'm like, is this a porno or is this a horror movie? Stalker movie? Like, Try doing this in real life and see how quick jail time comes for you. So they go back, I'll wash your clothes, and then shebang, you know. I mean, the sex is sex, except Shorty Matt talks a lot. You know, try and be gangsta, which is kind of funny. And, well, I say try, I mean, anyway. And pretty much the difference is he's very thick. Congrats. I'm actually fine with mine because I don't want to, you know, split someone like a can opener. So I'm fine with mine. I'm happy with mine. The only cans I want is this, or you know, cans you touch like Clockwork Orange style. But I mean, what is it's sex? Shebang, shebang. I mean, it's not really a lot to review with that. He shebangs the lady. The second one, oh, the checking account is closed. I gotta go. And he's got these like rainbow shoes on, or very colorful, like neon orange, yellow, like green, like shoes. And they meet up a girl, and I think it's Cherish Lay, like Cheri, Cherish Lay. I thought the line that kind of stuck with me is like, "Oh, why are you looking at me like that, booby?" I'm like, that's an interesting way of calling someone booby. I think she's the one's like, "Hey, you're gonna tear me up." I'm like, damn, women just this easy to find when your checking account's been closed? Guess I better close mine fast. And takes her back and shebang, shebang, shebang. There's one at the parking lot with... There's actually another guy with them too. So it's the two of them and the cameraman. And the three of them walked into this woman smoking a bowl, smoking some weed. And apparently, like, Shorty Mac was driving without a license and got in a bit of trouble. So you see the girl smoking, someone named Casey Dean. I will say this Shorty Mac is better than Cat Williams. I'll say that. He's a lot more tolerable than Cat Williams. And like the cameraman, he's just a creeper, like looking at tattoos, toucher stuff. And pretty much the way it gets her back is, we'll offer you more weed at home because you ran out. And there's two guys, one girl. Thankfully, no cups. Shebang, shebang, shebang. The other bit, the guy needs to take a leak. And it's like, hey, they catch you pissing, it's $300. They could suck my dick on that one. The way you say it, I will say the way you say it kind of made me laugh on that. So they're trying to find a porta-potty because they don't want to piss outside. I guess there's no stores around. So they meet Nina Stevens, who comes out of it. So, ooh, you hot, be right quick. And he takes like the quickest piss ever. It's literally like a 10-second piss. I'm sit. How bad did you need to piss if it only took you 10 seconds? Like, think about that. You go in, you don't have to unzip, pull it out, let it go. Supercalifragilistic, then leave. Can't do that in 10 seconds, or it's literally the quickest piss ever. And then the guy like Shorty Man tries to be, you know, whisper to the guy, but he says it so loud. These stupid girls got the deep pussies. So the cameraman repeats, says like, you're not supposed to say it. No, don't say that. Well, you said it so loud. So he takes her back and find out whether that's true or not. Apparently it's true. Go figure. And then the last is a threesome with him and two girls. Jalen, which he knew her from before, so I don't know if she was in Shorty Mac 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. And then someone who's from Europe who I guess is her sister. Now, granted, they're sisters. I'm like, okay, if sisters are part of a threesome, I guess because they're not doing anything to each other, or well, I guess technically they are. So is that incest? These are questions that this movie doesn't need to be answered, talked about, whatever. And the cameraman annoyed the piss out of me. And shebang. And see, I would not want to do it with two sisters. Just that whole, like, think about it. Like, I'm looking and it's like, but these are sisters and they're having this much fun with together. I'm like, I would just be weirded out. Because incest is not really a turn on for me. Maybe I'm just from the weirdo part of the town, whatever town you think of. I'm just from the other side of the tracks, the streets. That just the incest ain't my thing. Like the Chitwin Laladine. You said Chitwinkers are black? No, I said Chitwinkers I'm hungry, actually. I don't know, I have some in the fridge, in the freezer. I need to make some. So I guess I'm not fucking hungry. Because all the poontang they're eating. I am actually hungry, and I got some in the freezer, so I will make some later. I especially love on a side note, either at HEB or Walmart, they have these buffalo wings. There's like the hot ones. Appetizers. I think it's part of the appetizers thing or whatever. And like you bake them for like 30-40 minutes, and then I actually bake them longer so they'd be crispier. Very good. Excellent. They're pretty expensive. They're like $9 a piece, but man, I'm like, you know what? I only live once and these taste good. So anyway, has nothing to do with this, sorry. But I mean, it's you know, it's a porno. I mean, what do you expect? The Shorty Matt guy, I will say he was funny. The cameraman was annoying. Very, very loosey-goosey in how these women come back to his place. I'm like, man, hopefully these women never find a serial killer in their life. Yeah, come back to my place. Oh, sure, you know. Dahmer had lunch. White bread, white meat kind. Made a turkey sandwich out of you without the turkey. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, the story sections really aren't much. It's pretty much like 5-6 minutes build up, go home, and then the rest is sex. I will admit, a lot of times when Shorty Matt is talking during the deed, I kind of got distracted. Like, what did he say? What are you saying? Yeah, you trying to have sex or do improv? Or something. It's like, you know. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to... I mean, like I said, there's really not much else to say about this. I guess if the return of the Shorty Mac, packing the Bid Mac. I guess if you're into interracial adult variety or the thick up beer can variety, I guess if that's your taste, it's not mine. I prefer the ladies. That's just me. I do like lesbians because we like the same thing. The women look beautiful. If you've seen one sex scene, you've pretty much seen them all, pretty much. And Shorty Mac is better than Cat Williams. I'll give you that. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.